OpenCRVS provides various configuration options in the front-end application so that you can configure OpenCRVS to your country's context. These configuration options are accessible by National System Admin. Please note, configuration of the declaration forms, adding translation, and updating copy requires support from a developer. Over here, I'm logged in as National System Admin. In the side nav, I can view configuration. There are multiple features for which National System Admin can configure. Let's start with application. At first, we have General tab under which we have name of application. Now let's configure the name of this application. We can now observe the change of the name in all parts of the application. Next, we have government logo. I can upload any PNG format image which is less than 2 MB as logo. This logo will appear in login, review, and onboarding pages. In login background, I can either select solid color by providing hex code, or I can upload any PNG or JPG image less than 2 MB. Later, I can choose if the image would fill the screen or appear as style in the screen. Similarly, I can configure currency according to my country's context. The updated currency would now appear in all places of the system where payment informations are mentioned, like certificate collection, correction record, and performance pages. Phone number regex, that's is the next one that sets the validation rule for phone number field in the declaration form, making sure a valid number is entered. This gives the user a warning if not. There is also an option to verify if a correct regex is provided to avoid system admin from making any error. In unique ID or national ID, the same applies. You can set the validation logic for your national ID. An important configuration setting is the registration time periods. Here you can set the legally specified time period that the vital events must be registered, late or delayed registration. This is used to generate performance reports so you can track your progress to achieving universal registration rates within your legally specified time period. You can then choose the fees for registration which are collected on issuance of a certificate. The registrar will be prompted to collect the required fee depending on when the event has registered. You can you can configure registration time periods and fees separately for all these events. System admins also have authority to configure certificates. Here the system admin can upload certificate template which is used to generate a paper certificate with the required data for issuance of to the informant. See our documentation website for detailed instruction on how to configure the certificate SVG file. This template can be also previewed, printed, and downloaded whenever needed. System admin also have option to allow registration agent and register of printing certificate in advance of issuance for each of the events. Next is user roles. OpenCRVS has seven system roles which have different permission in the application. For instance, a registration agent can create declaration, send declaration for updates, and send declaration for approval. A register can do the same, plus they can register declaration and make correction to the records. For detailed documentation on the defined system role, please see our documentation. On this configuration screen, you can map the user roles in your country to the OpenCRVS system roles. It's these user roles that you will see in the application such as in user and record audit. For example, you can now create a new role for registration agent named secretary. Add this and provide a French translation for that and apply. Now you can view this new role while creating any user. This means you can add the exact role types of the user who will be using OpenCRVS. Next is informant notification. You can find this under communication. You can choose to send informant updates on the progress of their application by SMS or email. This method of sending notification either through email or SMS can be configured by a developer. If you choose to send email notification, then on this configuration screen, you can toggle which emails you would like to send. This lets you manage cost and only send the most important emails such as confirmation of registration. You can do this separately for all the events. These are all the defined types of configuration that a national system admin can do from OpenCRVS.